Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning and there's a lot of promotions today. I'm not sure why. It's a beautiful sunny day and it's not a holiday that I know of, but GrubHub is giving me a push notification about earn $6 on one delivery order, and then also $25 on 2 delivery orders. So I can't resist that. If I knock out 2 orders, I get an additional $25 is how I'm reading it. So we'll see if it's an additional $25 in addition to what I would have made on both deliveries, or if it's $25 for the 2 deliveries. Either way, should be able to do 2 deliveries in 1 hour, which would mean that I'll make at least $25 in 1 hour. So I'll start the day with that. And then DoorDash is having a promotion all day where you get $2.50 added on to every delivery, and they're running that promotion all day. So I'm going to do the whole morning, or at least most of the morning, after GrubHub with DoorDash. And then in the background I'll have Instacart running because that's much more slow, and if there's any good orders that pop up on there, then I'll switch over and do Instacart. But they had a promotion where the first 3 shop and deliver orders that you do with Instacart, you get $8 added on to each order. And I already completed all 3 as of yesterday. So in the future, without the $8 added on, I'll have to be a little bit more picky about what I select. So let's see what the day brings. I'm surprised nothing at all has come up from GrubHub, so I'll just leave it on in the background. And Instacart gave me like a $6 offer from Giant. I'm not excited about it, but I'm nearby. I might do that after this order. I did turn on DoorDash and I got a McDonald's order. It's $6 for like 2.5 miles. So I'll take that real quick to get the day started and go from there. Also, I have my new hot bag with a bunch of extra cup carriers. So we'll try this out today. There are 2 Instacart orders that are available after this. So once I drop this off, even though shopping kind of stresses me out, I'd like how it's not a lot of driving. So I think I'll do an Instacart order after I drop this one off. Alright, so now I'm going to pause the orders on DoorDash. Let's see what's going on with Instacart. So one is 23 items and $13, and the other one is 6 items for $5. That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna take the easier one. It's only 2 miles, it's $5.32, but there is another promotion that, oh, it says no longer available. Huh. 23 items for $13. That is tempting just because it's 48 units though. That's just so much. Still nothing on GrubHub. And let me see about DoorDash. The problem with all those items is that it's going to take a long time to shop. It's probably going to take me at least a half an hour to shop. And then delivery on top of that and checking out. So it'll be like an hour for $13. So I'll let that go. So it looks like we have a Burger King order. It's pretty straightforward, staying in my zone. It's $9 for 5 miles. I'll accept that and keep moving. So I'm on my way to Burger King and I looked at that Instacart order and 23 items, like 43 units. It's majority almost all produce. So I don't know if you've done produce before for shopping, but it is very time consuming because you have to find the item, then you have to weigh it and bag it, and it just takes forever. So I'm really glad I didn't accept that Instacart order because that would have taken like an hour. I would say at least an hour for $13. So I'm still doing DoorDash and we are pulling up to Burger King now. So let's do this quick and easy order instead of messing around with produce. Great, thank you very much. Oh, is there a drink?
Don't get too fast.
Awesome, awesome. I know, I was ready to run. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that was cool. Burger King has its own little separate area for the pickups and it was ready right away, so that was nice and quick. All right, so we are dropping off this Burger King order for DoorDash, and then I finally got a GrubHub order. So it's a small order from Dunkin' Donuts, but the goal is to complete 2 GrubHub orders so I get the $25 mission bonus. So this will be delivery 1 of 2 for GrubHub coming up. So for DoorDash, I paused the deliveries, and now I'm going to go over to GrubHub and knock this order out. It says I have 6 minutes to get there, and my GPS says I'll be there in 8 minutes. So unfortunately now I'm going to be a little bit late, but well, we made it to Dunkin' Donuts 1 minute early and knocking out the first order of 2 to get that $25 bonus. Forgot. Thank you. All right, finally, after a half an hour of waiting, I finally got the second GrubHub order, and it's going to Wendy's. We're going to Wendy's and picking this up, and it actually worked out nicely because for my other job I had a phone call with a client, and it made time go by faster. And yeah, so here we go. All right. So we're dropping off this Wendy's order, and this will complete the second order of the mission. All right, guys, well, that's it for the day. I dropped off the last order for GrubHub, and I got the $25 mission bonus. So I made $21 total between DoorDash and GrubHub this morning on the first hour. And then in the second hour, I completed the second delivery of the mission for GrubHub and got a $25 bonus. So the $25 for the second hour made it worthwhile. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been, because I sat there for like 35 minutes and did not receive a single order from anybody. Unfortunately, I missed all of the Instacart orders today. There were one or two that looked pretty good. There was one that looked really bad. That was that produce order. So you have to, if you're going to do Instacart, you have to really take a look at the number of items and the dollar amount that you're going to receive, because if it takes an hour to shop and deliver a big grocery store item for $13, then it's probably not worth it. I do like how it doesn't put a lot of miles on your car, because I think it was only going to be like 4 miles for the delivery. But when you look at it from a time perspective, $13 is not very much for an hour of work. Thank you so much for following along. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.